Well, Sistas fans, I have no idea why Rotten Tomatoes dropped all this information at once, but I'm not complaining. Some fans speculate that they say, you know what, hey, the ratings for this week they were just way too low, so we need to do something. We need to put the word out. We need to let fans know that, hey, don't give up on season 7 just yet. Things are going to get better. So I'm going to do something a little bit out of the norm for me, since Rotten Tomatoes and maybe even BET decided to do something out of the norm for them. I'm just going to combine the 2 episode synopsis into one video because they pretty much go hand in hand. We have season 7 episodes 19 and 20. Basically, there's 2 more left because typically maybe we get 1, on a rare occasion 2, but usually it's like a new episode airs and then within 36 to 48 hours after an episode airs, hey, here's a new episode synopsis for something later this season. So we need the penultimate and season finale, and then we know everything there is to know about season 7. But let's get into it. Episode 19, It Takes a Village. Karen's baby shower is full of fun and healing, and I want to put emphasis on that, fun and healing, until Gary shows up with a shocking announcement. Now, I did a video about will Andi marry Gary in order to save Jordan's life, because it gets to the point where Gary puts up an ultimatum. Andi, you either marry me or your boy is dead. Now, the second part, Damini presents Sabrina with a surprising opportunity. Now, you're probably wondering, Jeremy, who the heck is Damini? And I'm probably saying the name wrong, but who cares? The character hasn't shown up on screen, so I don't know what his name is just yet. Or more specifically, how to pronounce the name. But the character information that was released a long time ago, he's in his 30s, he's black, and described as handsome in a well-cut suit. Damini Hendricks works for the bank's corporate office and stops by Sabrina's place of business, hoping to interview for the corporate newsletter. Inviting her out to dinner, he takes interest in her personal life and seems let down when she explains that she's in a relationship. Now, I'm thinking in regards to the title, It Takes a Village, it's probably, again, I want to emphasize the fun and healing. Maybe all the girls are in attendance for the baby shower, and then they just, in the moment, they decide, hey, all the drama and stuff aside, hey, it takes a village in order to make sure these twins will be raised right. So it seems like the girls are having their moment. And I'm thinking Gary showing up is probably going to be the cliffhanger ending of the episode. And in terms of the Sabrina stuff, that's probably happening earlier in the episode. All right, now let's move into episode 20, Beautiful Liar. Gary's presence and announcement at the baby shower shakes up Andi's friends. Again, it definitely feels like episode 19 is going to end with either the engagement or, look, it's bad enough if someone proposes to someone at someone else's wedding, but how weird is it to just propose to someone during another person's baby shower? I don't know. All right. Shakes up Andi's friends. Andi now must put on a brave face and lie to everyone about saying yes to Gary's marriage proposal. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm sorry about that. It looks like he ends the episode with a proposal, and then Andi has to say yes or Jordan dies. Then the last part is Hayden's thirst is finally exposed to not only his coworkers, and I had to look up what this word means. Basically, it is a private romantic rendezvous between lovers. So it seems that his little thing on the side with Marie is exposed probably by Fatima, because I think in episode 18 or 17, whichever synopsis it was, Fatima's like deductive skills show her like, Hayden and Marie are messing around. So I wonder if Fatima's the one that spills the beans. But keep in mind, it's finally exposed to not only his co-workers, so Tamara probably finds out as well. which to me, does it really matter? She's sleeping with Gary on the side, so who cares? But yeah, I wonder how this is going to impact things. And if I remember correctly, Andi becomes partner late season 7, or I know I did a video on it because I remember seeing the information released somewhere. I think it was early season 8. I don't know, but my question is this: does it really matter? I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking about this from the perspective of somebody at the law firm. Do you think those rich white folks will care if Hayden is banging Marie if things go well in the divorce and the law firm gets this high profile, case and a big chunk of money from it? Let's be real here. They wouldn't care. But at the same time, it could definitely impact his chances of becoming partner. Not to mention, what will what will Marie do? It's like, yeah, so what? I'm a billionaire. Yeah. So yeah, me and one of your employees are screwing around. Whoop-de-doo, I'm getting a divorce anyway. I'm paying y'all, so does it matter? Does it matter? That's all I'm saying. I'm just thinking from the perspective of, think about the real world implications of how many, and I'm not trying to get on a soapbox here, but yeah, I know, I get it, company policies and whatnot, but you look at like the presidential election going on, you're looking at, people like Diddy and all the crazy stuff he's done that's being revealed. And why was it under wraps for so long? Why? Because when people have money, the rules change. Yet when you're kicked out of the elite circle, for whatever reason, that's when that protection kind of goes away and all of your foul doings come to the surface and ruin you, your brand, your reputation, and everything else. So I am actually going to be quite surprised if there's any sort of repercussions for Hayden in regards to him and Marie messing around, considering Andi and all the stuff she's done. I mean, look, what's worse? Hayden screwing around with Marie, and that's his client, or Andi screwing around with Robin, who was her boss and, the true owner of the law firm. So it would just be, and I'm not saying I'm team Hayden, but it would be pretty effed up if this is the thing that makes Hayden not get the position as partner while Andi gets to do it, despite her whole thing with Gary at the beginning of the series impacting the Jasmine case. And yeah, there's a whole lot of double standards there if Hayden loses out due to this thing with Marie. I'm sorry to get on that soapbox. This video, the reason I was putting it together was simply because of the Gary proposal, but I feel like I spent more time on the Hayden stuff. But that just goes to show the Hayden storyline, in my opinion, is one of the best things to look at in season 7. But that's just my opinion. Hey, it is what it is. But regardless, as always, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw what a cluttered mess it was in my living room and kitchen after I got my stuff out of storage. I spent a few hours today getting it sorted away. It's not completely done, but some things I'm throwing out because some things I had, like, cleaning supplies and whatnot, have far gone past expiration, because this stuff was in storage for almost 3 years. So other than that, I should have everything in order by, let's say, Tuesday. But that's why I spent time last night. I worked hard, I edited, and got like 20 plus videos up on the channel, so I'm ahead of schedule. I just had this video and a couple more because people slid some news my way. But again, I just love seeing the comment sections blowing up, the likes blowing up. Remember, all that stuff helps push my videos out there in the good old YouTube algorithm. So if you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up button. Also, double check to make sure you are still subscribed to the channel. Some people are still saying that, hey, I'm unsubscribed, but I never hit it. It must be a YouTube thing. Also, if you're a constant viewer of my channel, first of all, thank you. I do appreciate it. But you haven't made the commitment, hit subscribe. It's just take a second, hit the button. That's all you got to do. Take your finger, take your mouse, hit subscribe, because we are getting closer to 300,000 subscribers. And make sure you hit the notification bell and select all, because, well, you want to make sure you're updated when I post content, right? That's the best way to do it. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And let's see if ratings will actually boost up since these synopses have dropped? Do you think the season's going to end strong? I hope so. And with that being said, I'll catch you all in the next video.